Hi, I'm Tiffany Young with IdeateTV, and we are here at the NAAAP Gala. And I'm standing here with some lovely people in uniform, and I'm just going to start on this side and go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Chief Gerald Madduma, United States Navy.
Yes, and my name is Lieutenant Diana Tran-Yu with the United States Navy.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Terrance Flournoy, Diversity Director, Commander, Naval Recruiting Command.
Now, I have to ask, since we're on the topic of diversity and inclusion, how diverse is the Navy?
The Navy is probably more diverse or as diverse as the other branches of service, and we will continue to pursue to reflect on what America looks like as far as the Navy's image and what we look like.
And can you tell me what made you choose the Navy?
Well, number one, we have the best uniform. Yes, that's a very good question, and thank you for asking that. I would say I think all branches are of equal honor. When you talk about Army, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, just pretty much state-wise, it's all military branches should be honored. However, I had chosen Navy for number one is that I belong to the Medical Service Corps, and the Navy has a huge, large number of opportunities, especially for us in the medical field, and of course, being in having the Navy has a huge longevity of humanitarian services, whereby a physician, a nurse, a dentist, anyone that wants to go beyond than just wearing the uniform, be in service. We can also participate in humanitarian missions, and so that is why I had chosen the Navy as the branch to be a family part of.
Dan, you have a special story that you shared earlier on a panel and spoke about your upbringing and some tragedy that had happened, which ultimately pushed your decision to join the Navy at a later age, which many may think is not possible, which the whole panel was on groundbreaking and trailblazers. Tell us a little bit about when you decided to go into that office and apply to be in the Navy.
Yes, thank you for asking that question. There are different stages that an individual and an applicant can apply. The beauty, what I love so much about the Navy is, as we shared earlier, is diversity, but also very embracing of different ages. There are programs, suppose if someone is a physician, the Navy also accept up to age 62, 63, I mean even as a surgeon. There are programs with Medical Service Corps, nursing, whereby the acceptance is up age 45. In my particular point was I was very lucky they had to do what's called an age waiver for me, so meaning that I had exceeded that age to join. However, the Navy had granted me the opportunity to as an age waiver because of my fitness along with my credentials. Now, to reflect back the questions that you would ask about what motivated me to have done it at such a late age, what it is that I believe that in life there's a higher calling. Yes, we are all born to be contributor of society. However, for me, my calling is beyond than being a mom, a wife, in different activities, and being a daughter, a family unit to my family. But to me, a part of that is being part of a bigger family, which is being part of the family of the Navy. So for me, it's just that I just find it so rewarding, and yes, it can be intimidating, especially for a woman or being an Asian woman, just being a woman in general. But I think it's just that when I joined at the very late age, one has to learn, and just as we were coming here, in fact, I was still learning of how to even put on these correctly, or how to there's so many parts of the Navy protocols and policies that I'm continuing to learn, and I'm just so appreciative that I'm surrounded by great family members that are helping me along.
I've heard that term family with the military so many times. My dad was a Marine, and he's spoke about the military as a family. And I've heard that so many times, and so thank you for sharing that. And I have another question. So what would you tell a young person or a person of any age that's thinking about joining the Navy? Can you offer some words of encouragement?
Some words of encouragement. Basically, the youth is changing now. And what we'd like to instill with people is basically learn how to care again. And it doesn't have to be just the military, the country, or even the people around you. Just within yourself, you need to start caring. And once you start caring, everything else will fall into place, and everything will basically, it's not going to be easy, but when you care, you'll do a lot better than the things that you do.
So what's one thing that people usually don't know about the Navy?
I'll say that it is clear and evident that the Navy has more airplanes than the Air Force. We have the best pilots in the world, in our country, but solely when you can land on a piece of real estate thousands of miles out in the deep blue and they hit it right every single time, it goes without saying. Thank you.
And I'm going to close this out with Diane. So I'm going to ask, how important is it to be a part of an organization like NAAP for you personally and just for people in general that maybe don't know about NAAP? Why is it important that they get involved with an organization like this?
Yes. Well, as you know, to be very honest with you, when I first learned about NAAP, I was already impressed. But you know, having attended the sessions for the last 3 days, my honor, my humble honor of NAAP goes by 100 times. And what I meant by that is that what I see in NAAP is that young students who attends the convention will be able to meet mentors like us. Different age groups. I mean, this organization is not only bringing the opportunity of a unit together of the networking opportunity, but also the mentorship. And I just think that when mentorship, that's a lifetime opportunity for any individual, whether one is looking for a job or just meeting a new friend. But at the same time, just be inspired. I mean, I can't tell you when I'm eating at lunch or just being here in the evening, meeting the honorees is just so honored. And so, to me personally, I just think that NAAP, and thank you to the Navy and to having us come here to represent the Navy and be part of the NAAP. So we hope that in the future, hopefully there will be more opportunities for us to be more involved.
Well, we truly appreciate your service to the country, to people. You've inspired others, inspired the world, and we are really honored that you have come to this event and that you are speaking with us. So thank you so much. Tiffany Young with IdeateTV.